The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
Well, we have some stuff that will cause pondering on the TJ and Riggins Show. Pondering and deep thoughts. So, somewhat of a think tank. We're going into the think tank in just a few minutes.
Ooh, put on my bathing suit.
Yeah. I don't even know if any of that is relative to what we're going to be doing as far as information, but it sounded good.
Okay.
It could be tied into that. Yeah,
pondering, think tank. There's a lot of buzzwords in there.
Yeah. I've never used a think tank.
Yeah, yours is empty, Lindsay.
I'm on an empty tank.
No diving in that think tank.
Yeah,
it's not
yours is on E. You need to pull over right now. Your think tank is empty.
I've never
Be
been
careful, shallow waters in that think tank.
That's terrible. Newsom is the top trending topic. That is a reference to Gavin Newsom, the governor of California. He is on the ground because of these wildfires that are happening in Los Angeles County. They said 6 uncontained wildfires are still raging throughout the area. Studio City is the second top trending topic. That's an area of Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. And lots of people are losing their homes. Hundreds of homes are already gone. People are under mandatory evacuation orders, things like that.
Yeah, and he's a rotten person. Just, they ask him a question about the water situation, water shortage, and he's like, well, the local people will figure it out. I mean, and they're out of water and don't have enough water for this because of stupid laws that they have about, saving some little fish or something, that they won't let them use the water that they have because of being a habitat of some fish. And so now they don't have water to put out these fires. It's crazy. He's just lunatic. Don't get me started. Of course, I'm already started.
Too late for that. I did see that. They said they turned on the fire hydrants and no water was coming in.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that fire hydrants didn't. I don't know how fire hydrants work, but I was surprised that they didn't have water in them. I will say that. I was floored.
Yeah, and the whole fire department is being run for political reasons, in a political way, not a life-saving way, and all that. It's just it's a mess.
Oh no. Well, continue to keep those people in your prayers. It's not just celebrities; there are regular people that live in those areas, and for the celebrities as well. Just they don't deserve to have their homes burned down, but it is certainly a bigger story because there are celebrities involved, unfortunately. In much lighter news, Heidi Montag is releasing a special edition of her debut album 15 years later. It's called Superficial. Remember Heidi Montag?
I love her.
She was in Laguna Hills and The Hills, and she married Spencer Pratt, and she became this. Go ahead.
She looks great now.
She does look great. They made a big deal when she got all that plastic surgery years ago.
I know.
She looked good.
And then she did a hydroxy cut endorsement recently and lost a ton of weight.
Oh, really?
And they're still married, right?
They're still married.
And he's just obsessed with hummingbirds.
Hummingbirds
and crystals.
And crystals,
stuff.
Crystals, yeah.
And he was in the news yesterday. I mean, they're looking out for their home. They live in the area of those wildfires, so he seems like a nice guy. He likes the attention, but it is certainly much lighter news. And today is National Law Enforcement Appreciation Day, and no one appreciates law enforcement like we do on the TJ and Riggins Show. Absolutely,
that's every day for us.
Every day, absolutely. So I'm not a parent, Rob's not a parent, but TJ and Lindsay are, and we're going to find out what every parent needs to know next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
Add TJRiggins.com to your phone's home screen. Open your phone's browser, type TJRiggins.com, and click the top banner to learn how to easily add to both iOS and Android phones. Everything is now on the homepage, TJRiggins.com.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
So there's a lot of conversation and happening on social media yesterday about this Like app. It's spelled Likee, and it kind of looks like TikTok. I had not heard of it, but parents are warning other parents against their kid allowing their kids to use it because it says it can easily connect kids to predators. I don't know if any of that's true, but a lot of people were discussing the dangers and privacy concerns of this app. Likee. So they were saying every parent should know about this. And I don't have kids, but it's got to be a terrifying thing to raise your kid in the current climate. It has to be terrifying.
And my kids are grown now. But every day at some point during the day, I think, God, I am glad my kids are not little anymore. Look at all the obstacles that they have. You got to get around if you're a decent person.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So Lindsay's got two under 5. So
I know. Yeah. I think about her a lot because the other day she was talking about how she deals with anxiety and things like that, and it's based around her kids and their safety. And now I totally get it. I don't know why I didn't understand that before this story was circulating yesterday, but God, it made me worried for every kid out there.
Well, and now more so than ever, you're seeing it on social media. Like my mom always says, we didn't have that. We didn't know what was going on. You know, now you're like, air tag your kids. They're getting kidnapped. You know, you're just
air
seeing
tag them.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You're just seeing so much more on social media. So
I posted this question on social media at TJ Riggins Show. What's something every parent should know? Because I found out about this app and I think parents probably should know about it. So it was interesting to see the answers. TJ, if you have one, feel free to jump in. What's something every parent should know based on your own experiences? But Chris said, never say these words, quote, not my child.
Yeah.
What never occurred to me is the implication that you never know what's going to happen with your kids.
Yeah, that'll come back to bite you.
Absolutely.
That they're recognized when they walk through the doors of their child's school. They need to be involved with their child's education and well-being at all times.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should be familiar with the people that work at the school and be a frequent visitor, I guess, is what they're saying.
And I think both parents should know things about the medications the kids take, what happened, how many ear infections they've had so far, and those types of things. Both parents should know that.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Crystal said how incredibly important it is for you to show up in the stands, no matter if it's a school program, sports game, whatever. Just being present is probably the most important thing you could do as a parent.
I wouldn't say the most important thing, but
they will always look for your face in the crowd, and it means the world.
I think it's important. I don't think it's that important. I mean, as much as knowing who's around your children.
Yeah.
But you know what used to aggravate me? And this is a me thing. When we would go to the little programs and stuff, and the parents standing up in the crowd and waving at their kid on stage and making the kid not pay attention to the performance and have to wave at their family out there. Like, wait, they're on stage to perform. They're not supposed to be waving at the crowd. I mean, do you want them to be performing, or do you want them to be sitting on the porch waving at the traffic?
Right. Totally agree.
A performance.
Say yes.
And kids are easily distracted too. Like, sit your down.
Yeah, being a trained thespian of the theater.
Of course.
Just like that bugged me all the time.
Rubbed you the wrong way.
Yeah.
So at TJ Riggins Show, if you've got a great one.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
When it comes to all things real estate, especially in the Lake Norman area, there is no one better than the Temple team at Keller Williams Realty. We've used them for years. They're our friends, and you are going to love them. Just go to tjriggins.com/Temple team. tjriggins.com/Temple team.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to get everything TJ Riggins all in one place. The new Media Center is the easy way to access everything we do. The radio family asked for it, and now it's here. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
All guests of the TJ and Riggins Show stay at the Hyatt-centric South Park Charlotte. Beautiful rooms paired with incredible dining options, all nestled perfectly in the beautiful South Park neighborhood of Charlotte. Book your stay online at tjriggins.com/Hyatt.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Y'all, I thought this would be a good little conversation piece. Because sometimes when you pick out things to talk about on radio, you want to make sure that it's stuff that people who listen can go talk about with their friends.
Sure.
You know? And I think this is one of them. This is from that Ask Reddit.
Yeah.
That's my favorite store, by the way. If you've never been to Ask Reddit, it's great.
Fantastic.
And the people who work there are so nice all the time. And they asked, what stats would you like to see after your death? Like, so say you die and then you can look at stats from your life.
Ooh.
Like this one said, how many times my body successfully destroyed a cancer before it could take hold?
Whoa.
Oh, wow.
And then some of them are just like, you know how when we ask the audience questions to respond to and all that, and then they completely change the subject and don't answer the question? This one starts with not a stat, but well then if it's not a stat, then don't worry about it.
Man.
But I thought these were good. How many times I almost died without realizing it?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. That's heavy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to know how many pizzas I've had.
That would be a good one, Rob. How many pizzas you've eaten? Or I would probably be right up there. Well, maybe not as many as you, but I've eaten a lot.
Yeah.
Like how many tortillas have I eaten? How much peanut butter did I eat in my life? Because those are the staples of my diet.
That's the only things I want to know is how many of a certain thing I've had in my life.
This is one I think Riggins would be interested in. Total pounds of waste.
Picked up.
Waste from going to the bathroom. Kind of.
Oh, wow.
I would have said, how many poops have I picked up for my dog?
Yeah,
because that's got to be a
Yeah.
shocking number.
Mm-hmm.
I would want to know how many times I ran into my now husband before we met.
That's a good one.
Because there had been some times where we were at the same place at the same,
Mm-hmm. I think, Lindsay, a good one for you would be how many different lipstick things you have bought. Lip gloss, lipstick, chapstick, that kind of stuff. Just in your life.
Yeah.
Because every day you've got a different kind of lip gloss that you're talking about. I got this lip gloss and I picked up this lip gloss. I bet if you put it in a truck, it would fill up a dump truck easily.
Currently, and I can send y'all a picture, I probably have 150 currently.
150?
I will send you a picture. It's disturbing. I mean, from 5 years ago to now, easy.
I'm telling you, she's just
Easy.
Wow.
This is just in my bag, right? This is just a little bit of what's in my bag now.
Oh, my gosh.
she's
Well, I mean,
like 4 handfuls so far. She's been holding up of different lip things.
I'm telling you, it's disturbing. And I've been gifted a lot of them, like for endorsements and stuff. But like,
what if people put all the weaves you've had end to end? How many miles that would stretch?
Yeah.
That would be
You go to the moon.
good one.
That's how they always compare. You can go to the moon 3 times.
Yeah. We can
around
cover
the world 7 times.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Lily and Grace is an incredible boutique in Mooresville, North Carolina that was built from a lifetime of experience in the interior design and home renovation businesses. Beautiful furniture and interior design elements ready to tell your home's story. Lily and Grace offers a wide range of products that can be customized to accommodate every corner of your home. They truly create pieces of art, and we are so proud to be working with them. Learn more at lilyandgrace.com. That's lilyandgrace.com.
Let's go. It's now easier than ever at the homepage, TJRiggins.com. The TJ and Riggins Show, Extra Funny, The Week in Review, and all the new and past podcasts. Listen, fast forward, download, and share. Add it to your phone's home screen today. This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Okay, we're talking about this segment that was on Ask Reddit, and I think it's really interesting. What stats would you like to see after your death? And one that was posted, I think, is great. The number of people who were attracted to me while I had no idea.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
Yeah, and that would make you feel good too.
Would it, or would it make you feel like, oh, I missed such a big opportunity because I loved him so much. I didn't know he knew I was alive.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh no, I would think it as a total positive. But yeah, I mean, if it didn't happen, I'm dead already.
What if it's like two people though?
Yeah, that would be devastating.
Well, it just means that all the rest of them that found you attractive, you knew it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah.
And I'd want to know other people's too, like my arch rival sitting in heaven with me, like, oh, gotcha, girl. I had 102. You had 100.
In heaven.
Yeah.
Still being catty in heaven.
I love that. That's where you're going if you're thinking that way.
Bickering in heaven over who had the most boys.
Straighten up your halo, girl.
It's Tilton.
It looks a little tarnished.
And how about this one? How many times I'd made someone feel good about themselves without knowing it?
That's amazing.
A good one.
Yeah, I don't care
That's
about
good.
that.
That's a good feeling.
You will, though.
I don't
You
care
will
about
when
making
you're up
people
in
feel good.
heaven. Oh.
What do I care about that? But no, I have a philosophy. It doesn't do any good. It doesn't help a person to just think good things about them. You should tell them.
Yeah,
That's true.
I like that.
Yeah. And that's why I don't ever tell anybody.
Yeah, I mean, geez. When are you going to start?
Everybody's sitting here going, well, has he ever told me that I did something? Well,
It's actually quite the opposite. The polar opposite of that.
yeah. I mean, if I've never told you that I'm thinking good stuff about you, then it just means I'm not.
At least you're honest.
Okay. Noted.
Lindsay, it'd probably be interesting to find out how many Slim Jims you've eaten.
Ooh,
Yeah.
That's touchy because I think that just sent me into a major depression.
Yeah.
As she's sitting there all proud of her new find yesterday, showing us on the camera because she's broadcasting from home today. Those giant Slim Jims, and they're the hottest you can get, spiciest. And she's so excited.
just saw the label.
Yeah, it says hot A.
It says, yeah, hot AF. I'm excited. I bought them to bring in Monday when I come in,
Yeah,
but
They're not going to make it.
we'll see how long they last.
yeah. I mean, you know where that store is, so you can get some more
Yeah.
before you come in.
Well, I'm going to be honest. These were the last two.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got the last two. So they got to be good.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, people just snatching them up.
No.
You ruined somebody else's day by getting those two. They were waiting for them.
Well, I was going to get each person on the show one, Avi.
Yeah, Rob can't handle that. I'm telling you, Rob can't handle
thank you.
extra spicy.
Spice.
Mm-hmm.
I also
You're a baby,
don't want.
Rob.
I also don't want a Slim Jim. To be
Yeah,
honest
and
with you.
Riggins' brother can't even use. He can't have anything cinnamon or a regular toothpaste.
Yeah, anything peppermint.
It's too spicy for
He's
him.
got to get bubblegum toothpaste.
Yeah.
I swear.
He's buying the kids' toothpaste?
Yeah, like SpongeBob, Elsa, Frozen toothpaste.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Every weekday, the Extra Funny podcast is available at tjriggins.com. It's uncensored and, well, extra funny. Extra Funny is sponsored by Eric Javits. Find your next great hat at Eric Javits. Get 20% off your order today by going to tjriggins.com/deals. That's tjriggins.com/deals. Then use promo code TJ at checkout.
Hey Charlotte, ready to enjoy a chef-prepared meal using delicious seasonal ingredients without ever having to leave your home? Table and Twine is the answer. Have a world-class dining experience without ever leaving your house. Learn more at tjriggins.com/tableandtwine.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. The easiest way ever to hear the new TJ and Riggins shows, archives, podcasts, watch the show, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today. The most important stories in the world. This is Now Trending on the TJ and Riggins Show.
All right, there's another statistic that we got to give you about a celebrity. And I don't know if anybody's thought of it this way or not about this celebrity's love life, but we'll break it down for you. Put things into perspective in just a few minutes.
Break it down.
It's a perspective.
So Billboard has ranked the top artists of the 21st century based on what Billboard takes into account. Album sales, digital streams, things like that.
Banksy,
not it. Musical performers.
Oh, okay. Musical artist.
Although
okay,
I would agree. He is the top artist of the 21st century. No one's more important than Banksy. But here's the top 10. Usher, Bruno Mars, Justin Bieber, Beyonce, The Weeknd, and here's the top 5. Eminem, Post Malone, Rihanna, Drake, and the number 1 top artist of the 21st century, no surprise, Taylor Swift.
But, I mean, who did you say after Eminem? Post Malone.
Post Malone?
Post Malone, I don't know if I put him in there for that.
He's more new to the scene, technically.
Yeah. He had his success later than some of these artists did, for sure.
Are they just going on sales?
Sales, digital streams. Yeah.
Okay.
All the numbers, I guess. And
yeah,
I know he's one of the most streamed artists in the world. It is hard to believe.
But I don't know. I don't think you can put streams against sales.
Okay.
Because with sales, you have to go and make the effort to order it or go to the store and buy it rather than just click a button, making it so much easier. Because if somebody would get in their car and go to a store and buy something that you've made, then that's really something. But they can just click a button and then it's just right there.
Yeah.
I don't think that should count as much.
Where do you go? I don't even know where you go buy music. Where do you go buy?
You wouldn't now. That's what I'm saying. So you can't
Camelot,
put
FYE?
FYE? Is that still around? I don't even know.
No, I don't
It's not.
It's not.
No. She was making a funny.
That is
Look
funny.
at that.
There's still one in Concord.
Oh, yeah, in Lindsay's hometown of Concord, North Carolina.
It's a lot smaller now, but it's still there.
And you can buy an album in there, like a CD or what do you buy? I don't even know what you buy. A
don't
CD? That's a dumb
Well,
thing.
people
to
are
ask.
buying vinyls these days, so that's probably
Oh, yeah.
Are cassette tapes back?
No,
they will never be back.
no, just vinyl.
Just vinyl. And then the top stories today all revolve around the Los Angeles County wildfires. 6 uncontained wildfires. People are losing their homes. It's a devastating scene. The videos are shocking for sure. So keeping those people in our prayers today. What was your favorite song when you were 10 years old? We'll find out next.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's Lindsay from the TJ and Riggins Show. I love our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville, mainly because they have so many different options. You can find diamonds, fashion jewelry, anything for this holiday season. So make sure to tell your loved ones to check out our Gregory Jewelers in Statesville. Go to tjriggins.com/diamonds for directions. At our Gregory Jewelers, we speak diamond.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Oh, look, our new subscribe button, where you can make sure you're getting the new shows right when they're posted. Find listening options for Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, social media sites, and more. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them, and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/Sweet Dreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Available whenever you want it on the TJ and Riggins app. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
I was just a boy. I was just a young boy. 10 years old. The year was 1997. And this music video changed how I saw the world, specifically how I saw women. It was Mariah Carey, her song Honey, debuted on MTV. And this exact scene changed everything for me. She's being kidnapped in this mansion, and then she jumps to escape the kidnappers off the balcony, and she dives into a pool, and then she sheds this black wetsuit, and underneath she's wearing like a nude-colored bikini.
Yeah.
And even though she was a pretty conservative outfit, but for the time. But I thought, oh my gosh, that's what a woman's supposed to look like. Mm-hmm. And then she gets out of the pool all slow, and then changes, and I could go on and on. It changed my life.
Yeah.
So that year, I watched every time it was on television. I would watch it. I couldn't tell you a single word of the song, but it was definitely my favorite song when I was 10 years old. Followed closely by Margaritaville by Jimmy Buffett.
What a dichotomy.
Yeah, pretty much the same.
It was a little different, but kind of the same as well. TJ, what year was it in when you were 10 years old?
1980.
Do you remember your favorite song from 1980? What was it?
Yeah, I had a couple, but I guess it would be Honey, you are my shining star. Don't you go away.
What is that?
Yeah, by the Manhattans, Shining Star by the Manhattans. There was another one called Stomp by the Brothers Johnson.
Not heard of that one either. Was it?
You would know if you heard it. You would know you had heard it before, but not know what it is.
Was that first one a current song, or was it an older song?
Current.
It was current.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Lindsay, how old were you when? What year was it when you were 10? Do you know?
1994.
1994. Do you
Are
remember?
y'all ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
I swear by the moon and the y'all know it.
I should
Yeah,
let
we
you
were just
sing it.
we were trying to let you think.
Okay, well, I don't know the rest of the words, but
Yeah. Who
all
was
for
that?
one.
All for-
And John Michael Montgomery
I was about
also
to say, you
did
better
it.
give John Michael Montgomery some respect on this one. Okay.
Yeah, that was his song first. They remade it.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Remade it in 1994.
Yeah,
That's
that was
a-
a good one.
That's
That
a
was good
great answer, though. That's a great song. And Rob, what year was it when you were 10?
95, and it was I Like It, I Love It by Tim McGraw.
I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Yeah, he's a big
good
Tim
one.
McGraw fan. So if you've got a great one, at TJ Riggins Show, your favorite song when you were 10.
This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, it's TJ, and I am telling you what, if you haven't seen Jewelers on Main in Mooresville, you're really missing out. Beautiful, beautiful pieces with jewelry repair done in-house. You can even design your own piece of jewelry. You're going to love them. Jewelers on Main in downtown Mooresville.
Introducing the new Media Center on the tjriggins.com home screen. Did you know you can add the homepage to your phone's home screen? It's easy. Check out the instructions at the top, and it only has to be done once. Add it to your phone's home screen today.
When it comes to football, I know where I'm headed. Wild Wing Cafe. They've got hot wings, cold beer, and football on all the big screens. It's the best place to catch every play, enjoy some killer wings, and ice cold drinks. See you at Wild Wing Cafe, your game day headquarters.
Point and stare at TJ and Riggins anytime you want on YouTube. This is the TJ and Riggins Show.
Hey, looking great in a pair of stilettos shouldn't leave you in agony. Get the painless stilettos my wife wears and save 30% when you use the promo code. What is the promo code on that one?
TJ.
Oh, it's okay. Good. That makes sense. And then go to tjriggins.com/deals. Look hot, save money, and be comfortable. So yesterday it was in the news and Riggins brought it in. I think we were the first to report that Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck's divorce final.
Yeah.
And then I said, the whole thing I normally say, everybody talks about how he screwed up and that she's such a catch and all of that. And I said, well, she must be crazy. I bet she's impossible to live with. And I forgot that we had talked about this when they got engaged, because one of the things in the story was that she keeps the ring that he bought her for however many $1 million, and that now she has 6 engagement or wedding rings.
Wow.
Engagements that never made it to wedding, I guess, or wedding rings saying that they did get married. So 6 of them. She's been engaged to 6 men's.
Well,
now wouldn't you think that she's as big of a problem? I mean, everybody knows Ben Affleck is an egomaniac and a weirdo and whatever, but she's just as bad.
100%.
Just because she's beautiful doesn't mean that she's not a pill to deal with.
Well, and you got to imagine at some point, let's just call it what it is. We can live together. We can do whatever. But are we getting engaged again? Are we doing that? Because it ain't going to work out.
Yeah, and she went on and got married because they weren't married before, were they? They were just engaged.
I think they were just engaged.
They were married before, right?
I don't know. But then they got back together and got married this last time. But anybody who came to her and wanted to be serious with her after she had been in a relationship with Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, then whatever they get is they deserve. Because if you're going to date somebody or marry somebody who had been in a relationship with him, in a serious relationship, then you got to expect that you're just dealing with a lunatic, crazy person.
I agree.
I have spoken.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
Hey, it's TJ, and we were hanging out the other night at our new favorite place, Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne, and I figured out that's where I'm going to be watching the ball games this year. That's right. They have about 40 TVs showing all of the games on Saturdays, the college games, and their official Ohio State Buckeyes bar. You don't want to miss that if you're a Buckeyes fan as well as a Packers fan or a Panthers fan. They got it all. Not to mention some of the best food that I have had in a long, long time. You're looking for a great time? Go to Blackfin Ameripub in Ballantyne. Check it out at acetj.com/Blackfin.
It's now easier than ever at the homepage, tjriggins.com. Click the deals button to get all our exclusive best deals anywhere from all of the TJ and Riggins Show partners. Add it to your phone's home screen today. This is the TJ and Riggins podcast and radio show.
Riggins, was it a pear salad that, what was that salad that that woman put on social media that old people use? Was it that pear salad?
I think that's what it was called, yeah.
Well, Riggins has unearthed a video of an old commercial in the 80s for Miracle Whip, and they're describing how to make this Miracle Whip dessert. Lindsay, are you listening? Because I think this is probably going to gross you out. Well, maybe not, because you'll eat anything. So, and especially old people food.
Oh yeah.
And so here's what they were making with Miracle Whip back in 1985.
Come lunchtime, we serve this country mustard mold with everything, from sandwich fixins to vegetables.
Miracle Whip salad dressing gives it a tangy zip, mixed with mustard, horseradish, gelatin, and whipped cream. Chill, unmold, and serve.
So what did she call it? A mustard
mold. Miracle
mold.
Whip mustard mold.
So gross.
Miracle
So what's
Whip.
in that? I couldn't understand what you
It's
said.
Miracle Whip, mustard, whipped cream, Cool Whip, I guess.
Yeah.
Gelatin, and it was something.
That was it. Miracle Whip mustard, Cool Whip, and gelatin.
And when they
gotta
dump
be
it out
good.
of they dump it out of that mold, it doesn't even look like Jello. It looks like it's more the consistency of flan, didn't it, Rob?
It was great. I can't even really describe it. I had to try
I just didn't know if you know what flan
Not
is.
a chance.
No. Wait, hold on. I do know what flan is. It's Mexican restaurants, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I think we
more
try
fun when you
it
don't
because
know.
it can't be bad if they're promoting it. It can't taste like.
Yeah, I would think it would be bad. Well, let me tell you this: that pear salad tasted terrible. Pears, mustard, and cheese. I mean, pears, mayonnaise, and cheese is what that was. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was awful.
So Cool Whip and mustard together, it's just like not working for me. On no
Yeah,
level.
it's not. I mean, no.
It's
But I'll
just-
try it.
Yeah, well, you know, you could eat. You'll eat that with a side of fruitcake and
gross.
some dates,
Yeah,
and prunes.
I'll dip my Slim Jims in it.
Yeah, and I don't like Miracle Whip anyway.
No.
It's just
Same.
Nasty. And
It's
they
tangy.
yes, that's what they say in that
Sweet,
commercial.
yeah.
It's got a tang to it. It's like, oh yeah, but who's looking for that?
You know what this mayonnaise needs? Sugar and lemon.
More TJ and Riggins coming up.
If you live in the Charlotte area and you need furniture, then you need Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. We love them and you will too. So go to tjriggins.com/sweetdreams for Sweet Dreams Furniture and Mattress. Sounds like a sweet deal to me.
Introducing the new Media Center on the TJRiggins.com home screen. Watch the TJ and Riggins Show with new Carolina-specific content, deals, and more. Available to check out every weekday. Add it to your phone's home screen today.